Hi everyone, Rene Bastarache here. Why do people have that glazed over look when we as practitioners speak to them about what we do? Why don't they understand the things that you understand? What will it take to help them to get it, I guess you can say? In our field, we speak about things having to do with the mind, with metaphysics, with thoughts become things. We talk about subconscious and conscious. There's so many different things that we've had to learn throughout the years that we're trying to get across to our clients. But when you just speak to someone who doesn't know about your field, you know what I mean? They get that, look. So what can you do to help them to understand it the way you do, or to at least understand it enough to be able to help them in sessions or even just speaking to your friends and family? That's what this video is about. I'm going to speak to you about the 4 stages or 4 pillars of learning. Now, these are the stages that you've gone through to learn virtually everything since you were born. And it's the stages you're going to continue to use for the rest of your life if you want to continue to progress and learn more. So they're called the 4 pillars of learning, or you could even call them the 4 pillars of awareness. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, the reason for this is that it's important to be able to help someone to know or understand what they don't know so they can recognize blind spots in their thinking. And that's what it is. You're trying to speak to people about things that they're not aware of, they've never heard of. So let's go ahead and go through the 4 pillars of learning. I'm going to name each one first. Okay, now they're big words, so don't get blown away right away when you hear the big words, because I'm going to come back and break them down, each one for you. The first one is called unconscious incompetence. The next one is conscious incompetence. The third is conscious competence, and the fourth is unconscious competence. Now, big words, but very simple to understand when I explain it. Number 1, unconscious incompetence. What that is you're not knowing something, so not knowing that you don't even realize that you don't know something. So let's say you want to teach somebody about how they can heal themselves with their imagination. They've probably never heard of this. They don't understand what you're talking about. So they've never even considered that it was something that was available. So that's unconscious incompetence. Thoughts become things. Your words can actually harm you. The power of suggestion, how suggestion can help. All these different things. There's a lot of these that your client or whoever you're speaking to has no clue that it's even available. They have no thoughts that the subconscious mind doesn't understand negative. So when they say, I don't want to be broke, they can't understand why they're being broke, because they don't understand that the mind doesn't understand negative. So that's just one example. That's unconscious incompetence, which is not knowing that you don't know. All right? That takes you to the next stage, which is conscious incompetence. That's not understanding how to do something, but realizing that it's available to you. So once you start to teach somebody about thoughts become things, and you start explaining to them how it works, or how the imagination works, and how you can imagine yourself healthy, you can imagine yourself doing just about anything, and that the subconscious mind doesn't understand the difference between a real and imagined memory, how imagination can really help them. Now they're starting to get the idea, wow, this is available. I never knew that this was available. So they have a desire now to start working towards it. Takes you to number 3, which is conscious competence. Now, what is conscious competence? It's knowing how to do something, so understanding what you just taught them, but they're still in the process of getting good at it. So most of us are in that, probably that situation with healing ourselves with our imagination. You realize that you can imagine yourself sick if you continue to focus on being sick. And you can also do the same the other way. Use your imagination to heal yourself. And I get up every morning and I say to myself, I'm healthy. And I imagine myself being 100% healthy. I'm still working at it. You see what I mean? Working at it and working at it. So that's conscious competence. So I'm competent, I'm getting good at doing it, and I understand it. So I'm consciously good at it or getting good at it. And the next step is when you have a skill that you've practiced so much that it becomes second nature. So when it gets to the point where I don't even have to think, I'm healthy, where it just comes natural, that's unconscious competence. So I guess you could say it's second nature, it's a habit. It's like brushing your teeth every morning. It's such a habit, it's in the unconscious or the subconscious mind. It's such an automated habit that you can brush your teeth while watching television, while doing just about anything else. Some people will comb their hair and brush their teeth. You don't want to get confused and use the wrong brush, okay? But you see what I mean? It's a automated behavior. So going back through them, and I'm going to use the different wording. Number one is not knowing that you don't know something. Okay, and that's where we come in. We need to help the people know that this is available to you. And that's the whole idea of hypnosis. With hypnosis, we can help you through suggestion, through affirmation, through whatever. But people need to know that it's available. Number two is, now that you know it's available, okay, you didn't before, but you know it's available to you and you see a value in it. Number three is getting them practicing and doing it, doing their self-hypnosis throughout the week, getting them practicing with their affirmations until they get good with it, but they're continually practicing. And number four is making it such a second nature that it becomes a habit. They can do it automated without even have to think about it. And that's when the true changes happen. So realize that there's so many things out there that you and your clients don't know. It's important to realize that, and it's important for you and your clients to be open to learning new things so you can continue to grow and progress. So I hope this helps you with your clients and even in your own lives. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe below. See that subscribe button? Just go ahead and click on that. Share this with your friends and have a great day. Bye-bye.